Hi everybody, welcome to today's edition of the CrossFit Games Update Show. I'm Sean Woodland with Pat Sherwood, and in just a matter of hours, it's 15.3 live from Chicago, Illinois. Lauren Brooks and Julie Foucher. You can watch it here at 5 p.m. Pacific time on games.crossfit.com. And Pat, last week we had two athletes going head-to-head who were pretty much clones of one another, and this week we have two extremely different athletes.
They seem very polar opposites, so what could it be? I mean, let's think back to week number one. We had a two-part workout, right? So who knows what Dave Castro has up his, dirty sleeve of tricks. Maybe one part's going to play really well to Foucher and the other one to Brooks.
Rory McKernan is in Chicago, Illinois, and he was able to catch up with both Lauren Brooks and Julie Foucher.
Hey, thanks, Sean. Final preparations are being made here at CrossFit Chicago. It's a cool scene, kind of fight clubbish out here in the parking structure. Both women are on site. I got a chance to catch up with them. Julie Foucher's got the calm, cool demeanor of a veteran athlete, but she says it's her last year, it's her first public performance, and she really wants to make it count. Lauren Brooks, on the other hand, is visibly giddy. She's excited to be here, she's excited to perform, and that young lady has a personality that totally matches her work capacity.
So I've met Lauren a few times. She's an awesome person, an awesome athlete. We've trained together when I've been on vacation in Florida. And I know she's super strong, so I'm hoping it's not another one rep max clean and jerk, but ultimately, when we're going head to head, I want to come out on top this weekend.
To beat Julie in this environment would be pretty incredible. I mean, like I said, I'm very competitive, and I'm never going to give in if I don't feel like I have to, and I'm going to give it hell. I mean, one thing that a friend told me recently was anyone is beatable, and that's true. I'm definitely coming into this as the underdog, and that's okay with me. I feel like I don't really have anything to lose once again. I mean, I'm at that position in this competition where it's just like, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna rock it, and when I leave, I'm gonna know I gave it 100%, but to beat her would be pretty awesome.
So these two women have two different approaches to competition, but one goal. They both want to win and start 2015 off right. It's going to be our biggest crowd so far here at CrossFit Chicago, so you're not going to want to miss it. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ro. Let's take a closer look at the two athletes who will be going head-to-head tonight in 15.3, Julie Foucher and Lauren Brooks. Brooks, the more powerful of the two, but Foucher with experience on her side. She has more games appearances than Brooks does. Foucher in the Central East and Brooks out of the Southeast. Let's start with Julie Foucher. She has said that this is her final year competing as an individual. She's had a great career at the CrossFit Games, never finished lower than 5th, but never finished 1st.
Right.
But she has all the tools to make that happen, doesn't she, this year?
She's an incredibly well-rounded athlete that it's tough to find a hole in her game, right? Currently sitting 23rd worldwide in the Open. Last year she ended up in 14th in the Open, went on to win her regional Central East 1st place, went to the Games, stood on the podium 3rd place, and she's one of only 5 women to stand on the podium at the Games for multiple years, and she's never finished. She's got 4 top 5 finishes at the Games. Incredibly consistent. Like you said, she stated this is her last year, so hey, no reason to hold back. Credible engine, gymnastics, super technically proficient, mentally unflappable, like she's the real deal.
Yeah, Lauren Brooks on the other side is someone who I think probably defied expectations when she got to Carson, California. Finished 7th, won 2 events, but the 2 events she won were just raw strength tests.
Sure. I mean, it's easy to look at Lauren Brooks at first and you're like, this is just a strong, powerful woman, and finish the sentence there. But there's a lot more to her than that. Even here at the office, when we talk about the head-to-head competition, you're like, she took 7th at the Games. Everyone's like, did she really? It's just super simple to overlook that for some reason. Did great on the sprint sled, the speed clean ladder, like we expect that. But here's a shocking deal. On the triple threes, which if you don't remember was a 3,000-meter row, 300 double unders, and a 3-mile run. No barbell in sight. She was within 1 minute of Julie Foucher's time, who always does great on endurance events. So point being, there's a lot more to Brooks and Meet the Eye, and she also is great friends with Telena Fortunato, Games vet. Telena's done an open announcement before, so a great kind of resource for her.
Who do you think has the edge tonight?
Ooh, the edge.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot again.
I'm going to dazzle you with numbers. So over the last 2 years, 2013 and 2014 at the Open, Julie has beat Brooks in 6 out of the 10 workouts, and the 2 women have tied 1. So it's actually pretty close, but I got to give the nod to Foucher.
That was dazzling.
Thank you very much.
much.
Dazzle them with math.
We are just a few hours away, 15.3 live from Chicago, Illinois, and you can watch it all go down on games.crossfit.com. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Julie Foucher taking on Lauren Brooks. Stick around for the cool down show afterwards, where both athletes will join Rory McKernan and Dave Castro. They'll answer some of your questions via social media. 15.3, the next step in the 2015 Reebok CrossFit Games Open, is about set to get going. For Pat Sherwood, I'm Sean Woodland. Good luck with it, guys.